Hey man, let's talk about something most guys completely miss when it comes to women: your silence. See, you're focused on finding the perfect words, rehearsing clever lines, thinking your mouth is your most powerful tool. But what if I told you that when you say absolutely nothing, she's hearing everything? What if your silence is actually speaking volumes about who you really are? Today, we're breaking down the hidden language of silence, the unspoken signals that women are constantly picking up on while you're busy trying to impress them with words. And listen, this isn't about being mysterious or playing games. This is about understanding the psychology of nonverbal communication that's happening, whether you're aware of it or not. So sit tight, because by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why sometimes saying nothing is the most powerful move you can make. Let's get into it. Sign 1. Your comfort with silence reveals your confidence level. Ever notice how some guys can't handle a pause in conversation? They panic, they ramble, they fill every second with nervous chatter. That screams insecurity, and women feel it instantly. But a man who can sit in silence without squirming, who can maintain eye contact during those quiet moments, that projects unshakable confidence. It tells her you're not desperate for validation. You're not trying to fill every silence with impressive stories or jokes because you don't need to prove yourself. When you're comfortable with silence, it communicates that you're comfortable with yourself. And that self-assurance is magnetic. Women aren't attracted to men who need constant validation. They're drawn to men who are already complete without their approval. So next time there's a lull in conversation, don't rush to fill it. Own that silence and watch how she responds to your confidence. Sign 2. Your listening habits expose your real interest. Most guys listen just enough to respond. They're formulating their next line while she's still speaking, nodding along, but missing everything she's actually saying. And trust me, she notices. When you truly listen, when you put down your phone, maintain eye contact, and actually absorb what she's sharing, you're telling her she matters. You're saying her thoughts are important without uttering a single word. This kind of attentive silence is rare, and it stands out immediately. Here's the thing. Women have a sixth sense for detecting when a man is genuinely interested versus when he's just going through the motions. Fake attention doesn't work. But real, focused listening, that creates an instant connection that no pickup line ever could. So stop thinking about what impressive thing to say next and start actually hearing her. Your silence while truly listening speaks louder than any words. Sign 3. Your physical presence communicates your inner state. Your body is constantly broadcasting messages. The way you stand, how you occupy space, your breathing pattern, all of it speaks about your internal confidence. And women are reading every signal. Some guys walk around tense, shoulders hunched, movements jerky and uncertain. Even without saying a word, they're projecting anxiety. Others move with deliberate calm. They don't rush, they don't fidget. Their movements are controlled and purposeful. That silent physical confidence is felt by everyone in the room. When you enter a space, your body language is announcing who you are before you say a single word. So carry yourself with intention. Take up your space unapologetically. Move at your own pace, because your silent physical presence is having conversations with women that your mouth never could. Sign 4. Your reactions reveal your emotional stability. Life throws curveballs. Plans change. People test your boundaries. In these moments, what you don't say matters more than what you do. When something doesn't go your way, do you immediately complain? Do you get visibly frustrated? Or can you accept the situation with calm composure? A man who can face disruption without emotional outbursts demonstrates rare emotional mastery. And women notice this instantly. They're watching how you handle the waiter who gets your order wrong. They're observing your reaction when plans suddenly change. They're noting how you respond when someone challenges you. In these moments, your calm silence speaks volumes about your maturity and self-control. Remember, it's not the problem that defines you, it's your response to it. Sign 5. Your patience demonstrates your value. In a world of instant gratification, patience has become a superpower, and nowhere is this more apparent than in how you handle the natural progression of connection with women. Some guys rush everything. They push for numbers, for dates, for physical escalation, all because they're operating from scarcity. They believe if they don't act now, they'll miss their chance. And ironically, this desperate energy is exactly what drives women away. But a man who can be patient, who can allow things to unfold naturally, who doesn't need to force outcomes, that man is communicating abundance through his restraint. His patience says he's not desperate. It says he understands timing. Most importantly, it tells her he values quality over speed. And that kind of silent restraint is incredibly attractive. Sign 6. Your attention allocation shows your true priorities. We all know actions speak louder than words. But what speaks even louder is where you consistently direct your attention. That reveals everything about what you truly value. If you're constantly checking your phone when she's talking, if your eyes wander to every attractive woman who walks by, if you seem distracted and elsewhere, you're saying something powerful without words. You're saying she's not worth your full attention. But when you're fully present, when you're engaged completely in the moment with her, your silent focus communicates genuine interest that no compliment ever could. Women don't want to be told they're a priority. They want to feel it through your undivided attention. Look, man, in the world of attraction, what goes unsaid often matters more than what's spoken. Your silence, how you carry it, how you use it, and what it reveals about you is constantly communicating who you really are. Most guys never realize this. They're so focused on finding the right words that they completely miss how loudly their silence is already speaking. So stop overthinking what to say. Start paying attention to what you're communicating when you say nothing at all. Because in that silence, in those moments between words, that's where real attraction is built. That's where she decides who you really are. And that, my friend, is where everything changes.